Congratulations to Chief Jadesola Ibidapo. Moving on, the Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, or Jaja II, continues to show that he is a strong advocate for women empowerment, as he recently celebrated women in the monarchy through the book Unspoken, a chronicle of women kings in Yoruba land, Oba Obirin.
It's a conversation that has always been on the front burner, but more than ever before, the need to accord women equal opportunities and allow them achieve their full potential in the society continues to gain more momentum globally. Nigeria is not left out of these discussions. Riding on the wave of the International Women's Day marked during the month of March, the Ooni of Ife, His Imperial Majesty Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, or Jaja II, and the House of Oduduwa Foundation wants women to take their pride of place and be respected as such. The monarch is setting that in motion by celebrating historical women in Yoruba monarchy through the book Unspoken, a chronicle of women kings in Yoruba land, known as Oba Obirin. Oba Obirin, authored by Princess Ronke Ademiluyi, is a 123-page book about the heroic women who ruled over Yoruba kingdoms centuries ago. According to the author, who also published the book on the legendary Queen Moremi, which was adapted into Moremi the musical, Oba Obirin also aims to celebrate their leadership positions.
The book is about integrity. It's about grace and the resilience of an African woman. It talks about community responsibilities of an African woman. It talks about how they contributed to building their various communities, their commercial roles, their enterprise roles, and their community roles, and how they were able to combine these great leadership roles with their maternal roles as well.
The wife of the former Senate President, Mrs. TOYIN SARAKI, is also in attendance, and she starts up the conversations.
I truly believe, as we launch Oba Obirin, that it is only through our joint efforts that we can bring to current and contemporary life the Yoruba tradition and culture and its pillars of female leadership enshrined in our history by Alaafin Oronpoto, the first woman to become a king of the Oyo Empire, and Ooni Luwo as the 21st Ooni of Ife in the 10th century. Our shared past has given us a special identity, Alaafin, ABIOLA, and equally a shared future for our common and universal well-being as crowned and uncrowned or acknowledged Oba Obirin.
Her speech is followed by the keynote addresses delivered by ERELU KUTI of Lagos, ABIOLA DOSUMU, and wife of the KWARA State Governor, Mrs. FOLAKE ABDULRAZAQ.
The book about Obirin will no doubt jumpstart a renaissance of female leadership and activism. I am certain that would happen. I hope we will go away feeling energized, feeling that really the cause of a woman is not a lost cause. We were just starting. But with KBAC and well-meaning people like our princess, sky is the limit. Women, I'm charging all of us today. We can do a whole lot more to make our presence felt in our country.
You will agree with me that women's full and effective participation and decision-making in political, economic, and public life is essential to achieving gender equality, which in turn cannot be achieved without ending the widespread discrimination, violence, and economic and structural barriers that women and girls face.
In the book, the writer opines that women in many areas of the society were given a certain amount or range of power and authority, duties in areas such as trading, commerce, spirituality, and even in royal affairs. And these women, through their actions, counsel, and advice, played vital roles in different spheres of the Yoruba society. These roles, she believes, show the respect accorded to women in the Yoruba society, a sentiment which the Ife monarch also shares.
Your paternity from your father can be in dispute. But anything that has to do with your mother and women, that is very assured. So why are we always very mute and we don't really give them that recognition? So it's very obvious we are deceiving ourselves in this world. Look at the name of this book, Unspoken. We just have to speak about them. Great things they've done in the past, presently, and in the foreseeable future.
I think that as a man I should acknowledge that men, certainly not myself, but a lot of men are intimidated by competent women. Men are better able to manage women when they sexualize and commoditize them. And this is why when big men gather, there's going to be some silly joke about your girlfriend or about some woman's backside. This sort of thing is a trivialization which undermines the intellect and the power which men pretend in the authority that they have seized by history and culture from the rest of the world.
I look at this book, Unspoken, about Obirin, as a start in us telling the stories of women achievement in society, because that is how we're going to reflect onto the upcoming female generation that, look, it's been done. When we say we want better female representation, it's been done. It's not a new thing. It's been done, and so why aren't we doing it now? And when people know of these stories of the past, they will be better encouraged.
Published with bold illustrations depicting events at the time, Oba Obirin is a meticulous excursion into the heroic past, a sweet elixir for the present, and a joyous prediction for the immediate and distant future.